Hello Ratbags, welcome to the Access Show, your daily look at everything to do with brand new games, early access as well as topical information. Make sure you're hitting that like button guys, and let's get straight into the news that Space Engineers after 5.5 years is coming out of early access. What is Space Engineers? That's a very good question for some of you guys, as you may have forgotten about this game or you just simply haven't heard about it. Space Engineers is an open world sandbox game with lots of creativity, and they've just decided to release it out of early access. For a very much long time it's been a prototype for just being able to build and create all sorts of creations, obviously around spaceships. But in the last year they've added a bunch of brand new content, including multiplayer, and it's going to be launching with a full survival mode. Space Engineers will have a single player mode as well, and it does have a creative mode. So this is going live tomorrow. You can go and get it on Steam, but what about console? You guys know I always give you as much information, and that is what I'm really looking for with a lot of games if they're coming to Xbox or the PS4. Space Engineers was previewed as part of the Xbox preview program a little while ago. It was part of their trailer they released a couple years ago, and I do believe it was mentioned last year that it would still be coming to console. That is the plan still. They are working, in fact now, once it's out of early access and they've done a few bug fixes, they're also deep into porting it over to the Xbox. Of course, that does look likely it's not going to be appearing on the PlayStation for a little bit longer, but who knows? If it comes to Xbox, I'm sure it will be in early access on Xbox for a little while, a part of their game preview program. But the good thing is it is coming to console. So what can you actually do in Space Engineers? Well, like I said, you've got single player, you've got multiplayer, up to 16 players. You can play offline, you can play in a private lobby, you can have it friends only, or you can have it public. It is cooperative and you can have competitive, so there is PvP elements to it as well. You can rent your own dedicated servers, and there is a whole host of modding that has gone into Space Engineers over the last few years. It literally was one of the first games in early access, along other games like Subnautica and DayZ. It's one of them that took advantage of Steam's early access program. There is first person, there is third person. You have got worlds and planets that you can go and build on and visit and gather resources from. You can also build your own custom worlds as well. It's also got a bunch of challenges in it where you have to get through certain things by utilising the game's really robust creativity. It's got a really robust editor as well, so if you want to make your own style game modes in Space Engineers, you can make your own deathmatch, racing, campaigns. You can make it all with their visual script editor. They also have programmable blocks. It's very much like the advanced version of Minecraft, but set in space. Now they've had a bunch of alphas and testing go on since the beginning of January, and it's looking likely that's culminating in the survival update, which is going to add a whole host of things once it goes live. I have really enjoyed it when I've put a little bit of time into Space Engineers. It is not the easiest game to get a hold of though. Some of the UI is very much complicated, or was the last time I played it, and that wasn't that long ago, probably around 9 months, 10 months ago. So who knows, maybe lots has changed since then. I'm definitely going to be giving this a try and showing you guys more about Space Engineers. So the devs are going to be live streaming as part of their launch program. It's going to be looking pretty cool. Thursday the 28th February it will be live. You can go and actually try the new modes if you've already got the game, or of course maybe picking it up for the first time. Currently right now the game is available for $14.99 on Steam, and it's got a mostly positive score, 79%. And overall, over its whole lifetime, it's got an 87% very positive score. So people who play this game absolutely love it and really have seen the progress. In the last year, some of the updates did take a little bit while to come in. That was because they really were working on bigger updates rather than updating it every single month. They took a little bit more time to add more features to it. There's all sorts of different ways you can play this game. You can obviously take advantage of the fact it's got 200 blocks for you to use and build. It's got survival elements obviously like oxygen. You're also going to need to think about hydrogen. It's not just simply building a spaceship and making it go. You have to get the right measurement of hydrogen to make the thrusters go and make sure that your energy depletion isn't going too rapidly. You can also save your ships or your blueprints, so if you build something and you really like the design of it but you want more, you can actually just copy and paste it into your game. And you can also even control ships and turrets while not even actually being on your ship or inside. It's got a bunch of clan features or faction features as well. I honestly think Space Engineers is one of them games, if you love Minecraft, if you love creativity, and if you love sort of surviving in space, it could be a really cool game for you to give a try. So it's definitely got my rat bag seal of approval. So expect to see that on my Twitch channel. I can't wait to show you what the developers Keen have actually managed to get ready and done, and let's hope they've got the majority of the bugs finished and done and dusted. 5 years is a long time, but for a very small development team, it has been a real labour of love. They have also outlined their plans for the rest of the year as well. Selling 3 million copies of Space Engineers wasn't enough. They also made Medieval Engineers, and they've got some proprietary apps going too. They're going to be continually updating Space Engineers, and they're still working a lot on Medieval Engineers. And like I said, their biggest priority at the moment is getting it onto the Xbox. So 2019 promises lots of content still for Space Engineers, and let's hope we all get a chance to play it and try it on the Xbox very soon. So I am Jade Plays Games for all the best in early access information, console ports coming to the systems, as well as brand new games that are a little bit off kilter, as well as brand new smaller independent games. Make sure you got my notifications on, make sure you're liking this video, and leave me a comment down below if you've tried Space Engineers before. What did you think about the game? Until next time, I'll see you ratbags later.